cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Yes.
Solo cup.
Woo!
Red Solo cup. I fill you up. Let's have a party. Today's party day. Party day Monday, right? Hope you guys are doing great. Said hello a little bit before we went live. Hey, tonight we got a cool show. We got MGM Family Travels coming on, Lucy and Bill, and they are an awesome couple. Lucy's a travel agent, so we're going to hear some cool stuff from her. And so I can't wait for them to come on tonight. I
can't wait to get to know them a little better.
Yeah, I mean, before, talking to Bill was the first time I've really talked to him other than a few messages behind the scenes. But, yeah, man, what a great family. I was watching their premiere tonight. They had a great time in Mexico back in September. And just makes me want to go on a cruise or go somewhere again, yes, right?
I'm ready.
Man, I got
ready.
I got this drink so spiked tonight. No, I'm just, hey, do I? Do I not? Who knows, right? We have a fun no matter what. It doesn't matter if it's water, green tea, or if it's a cool one. It doesn't matter. It could be Kool-Aid. And people say don't drink Kool-Aid, right? I wonder why.
I think I'll pass on the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, here in the South, that was not a good thing.
I had enough of that as a kid.
So, yeah, what was the guy's name? The Kool-Aid guy. What was his? Did he have an official name? The Kool-Aid guy used to break through the brick wall and all that. See, I'm showing my age. Some of you young ones like Anthony Simone, you probably, hey, Anthony, he's in the chat here. We just added him as a moderator. Hey, Q's Cruisers, they probably don't know who that is. But remember the Kool-Aid man? He'd go running. He'd jump through the wall, the brick wall. Was he just called the Kool-Aid Man? I can't remember.
I think it's.
Does anybody remember that? Hey, Spiker's Crazy Adventures. We'll go through the chat here in a little bit, and I hear some feet.
I hear feet too. Not sure how she got down.
We got
there.
A poodle that just came in and my son was supposed to be watching her. So if all of a sudden lights start cutting off or everything, hey, this is live stream. This is what happens when you leave a 10-year-old in charge, right? But hey, yeah, we just coming into this week, man, we cut a couple short videos, and we're trying to get on that short thing. I'm trying to put out 1 or 2 shorts a week, hoping something sticks and hits the wall. But in the meantime, what we're doing is going back and looking at old videos from old travel videos,
memories,
and we're coming across some cool stuff from Anthony, our son. He's 10, and we're finding stuff when he was 4 and 5 years old. So I want to show you guys just a little snippet of something we had this week that we found of his. And, it was snowing. It doesn't snow a whole lot here in North Carolina, but this time it snowed like 8-10 inches. I don't know. It was pretty deep snow. And Anthony is his first time going on a sled down our embankment of our house, which we have woods all around us. We're probably right in the middle of 120 acres, and we got 3 acres, 3.5, 4 acres right in the middle of all this land. But here's a little snippet. This is a little short video we put out this week. And at the end of this, listen to Anthony's answer to me when we get to this part of the video. I couldn't help but chuckle. And every time I watch it, I still chuckle. So we're getting ready to throw this up here. And if I can find it, here we go. Ready? Yes. Are you ready?
Yes.
You ready, Anthony?
Yes.
All right, Daddy Mike's ready. Here we go. Woo! Have to stop out. Oh, here we go. Look at another hill. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Whoa. That's a big drop off there.
Let's go.
You like that?
No.
You didn't?
He was a little attitude.
He was a little attitude when he was young, but he was like, no, I don't like that. No. He told me real quick, I do not like that. But hey, that was a fun little video we found. And then we found this one right here. And this actually went on the shelf for YouTube, but it only got 600-700 hits. I think it's right at 700 now. But if you when you go cruising and you go all these places, like we went to the Cayman Islands and went and saw the turtle farm. But this right here was an African turtle that we came across that we wanted to show the video on it as well. So we're going to show this one and take a look at this turtle. It was a 200-pound turtle that we came across. Check this out. Fritz, that is a huge turtle, which, I mean, I know it's not like a world record, but that turtle is huge. And that place that we go to, the reptile store, they have him as a guest there, and you can come in and take a look at him, have your picture taken with him. And of course, they make money off of it. I think he charged like $5 to feed it. But Anthony loves going there. We go there and we see a mamba, and they got rattlesnakes. They got all kinds of North Carolina poisonous snakes there. And he's really into the reptiles. But hey, I see in the green room we got Bill and Lucy, and they're fired up, probably, and ready to come in here. They're ready to celebrate their channel and just celebrate overall. I'm going to go through the chat real quick, and then we'll play their intro video. That's something we like to do. We come up with a little 1-minute snippet or clip video to intro the guests coming in. So we got a little 1-minute clip for Bill and Lucy that we're going to show for them. Yeah, Lucy's holding her face over in the back in the green room. So yeah, I got a bunch of good pictures of you, Lucy, back there. You might need to go to the bathroom now and just stay gone for 45 minutes, because I don't know if you was completely intoxicated in these pictures I threw up, or I'm just picking Lucy back here. I've never even met Lucy, and I'm picking on her backstage. So this is going to be the first time I've met Lucy as well, other than a few chats. But let's go back and look and see who is all here real quick, and then we're going to have some fun. We're going to actually post a link here after Bill and Lucy come on, so you guys can come on live and ask them questions about some of their travel, maybe some travel questions. Lucy's a great travel agent, so you can maybe get some questions answered. But hey, we got Anthony Simone in the house. Welcome, Anthony. Cruising on my mind with Dave. Welcome, Dave. We appreciate you. The Gaylors are in the house. We got Rhonda B. Hello, Rhonda B. I hope you're keeping Tom straight. I know that's hard. We got the Traveling Gilberts. I don't know if that's Ronnie or Teresa, but welcome. Watch their food video today from the Smoky Mountains, Gatlinburg, and Pigeon Forge. They went to the Old Mill, Crockett's. God, that's so good. Elvira's. KY Travelers, one of our moderators. Hey, thank you, Tom. Brenda from Nana's Hidden Apron. We got Dan in the house. We got Blaine. Party. That's right, Blaine. We're partying down in South Carolina. After here, we're driving down to your house. Jonathan from the Six Traveling Shorts is in here. We got D&G Explorers. Hey, how you guys doing? They just went on some killer vacation as well, because I was kind of watching stuff through their channel, and I think them and Wanda had a good time, and the Degenerates had a real good time together. So yeah, I stalk all you guys. I mean, I'm sorry to say. Who else we got? A lot of conversations back and forth. That's great. And then my mama Maxine is on here through Facebook. Hey, Mama Maxine. Got Vizzo's Travel. Hey, Rafi, how you doing, buddy? And then, of course, we said Spiker's Crazy Adventures. Thanks for dropping in tonight. See, Nana's Hidden, Anthony again. Q's Cruiser, Sarah Bob. Hey, thanks for dropping in with us. And who else we got here? Midlife Crazy, Brad or Kim. Hey, I know it's 3 hours behind us at 7, so I know it's still early. You're probably still working, trying to get it in. Who else we got here? Dan. Hey, Dan. I think I already said it once before. There's Tom, TWF Traveling with Friends. How you doing? Paul Vines, what's going on? Miss Marla Stewart, our buddy. We love Marla. How you doing, Marla? I hope you're doing good tonight. Let's see. Who else we got? Ashley's World. Hello, Ashley. How you doing? Glad you could join us tonight. Again, get those questions ready for Lucy and Bill. They got a lot of knowledge tonight. A lot of back and forth saying hello. I love it. I love it. Love it. Hit that thumbs up. Hey, we're not too proud to say hit that thumbs up here, are we?
No, absolutely
hit that thumbs up. Hey, we got Lucy in the house. Now, Lucy, she might leave us, because this was before I said that comment earlier. That was at 7:05. So it's 7:12 now. She may be leaving. Honey, what's going on, man? Looks like they're getting ready for Hawaii. That's going to be an awesome trip. I can't wait to see the videos and vlogs on that.
Yeah.
Honey's a good guy. He just hit 500 this past week. On his way to 1,000. He'll be there for long. Anybody else I missed in here? Beach Life, that's Honey. Anybody else I'm missing? There's probably some watching not saying anything. Getting close, guys, getting close. And then we're going to play that intro, and Bill and Lucy are going to be here for MGM Travelers, Family Travelers. Let me get that right. I think that's it. No, there's Miss Holly Ayers. Hey, welcome in. We're glad to have you. There's Danny Griswold from Griswold Family Vacay. He's in the house as well. And Miss D Incognito, she's in here. Hey, Miss D, glad to have you in here. Hey, guess what? I'm caught up. Now we get to do the fun part. We get to throw the videos up when people are like extremely drunk and they're tripping and falling over themselves. And I just love doing this. And this makes it worth my time doing this on the weekends to get this 1 minute snippet. Did I have fun doing this or what? You think I had fun? Do you really think I had fun, Michelle?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, we're getting ready to play MGM's intro here. It's 1 minute snippet of them and their family and their vacations. And then boom, Bill and Lucy's going to be inside here, okay? All right, here we go.
Got a nape out here. Wow, we're famous. Hi, guys. We lost you. Uh-oh. Technical problems. What did he say? What?
Because we always have these issues.
Welcome to our nightmare, Mike.
Hey, can you guys hear us?
I can hear you.
Well, you can't see us. So let me try something different here.
I can come back in.
I don't know if it's you or me though, because I can't go on. This is the craziest thing ever.
Try and take us out.
All right, I'm gonna remove you guys. It's like the video's playing over again.
Hey,
what is going on?
We're here.
I am going to drink again, and I might down this whole solo cup.
Don't worry.
What the heck? We were just talking about how great StreamYard was, and somehow the video locked up and kept playing in the loop. I don't know. But
we are 100% used to it. And I just do this.
Hey, I pulled a ship show, right? Hey, what's going on there? Lucy, what is happening?
It's torturing me.
Is it your birthday, Lucy?
It is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Miss Lucy. So I'm going to tell you something. Yeah. You don't know this, but this is your life episode. We're bringing back people from your childhood for this whole hour to say hello to you. And Bill was behind the scenes. He did this.
Oh, God.
We're going back to your childhood. Not really your childhood. Probably.
I gave her my foam hand. I gave it to her tonight. She could beat me with it.
So what we're going to do is I've got, since it's your birthday, we had some people behind the scenes sent you videos.
Oh, my God.
So throughout this hour, we're going to play some videos every 10 or 15 minutes. And then also we're going to put the link in here and people are going to come in and I don't know who's going to come in, who's not going to come in. They may say happy birthday to you, but then come up with a question for MGM Family Travel. So a whole episode, I thought anybody willing to come on our show on their birthday and not celebrate with their family and be totally lit up by the end of this is well worth celebrating. So Miss Lucy, I don't know you very well, but I know if you married Bill and everybody talks very highly of you. We appreciate you already. And we're going to enjoy getting to know you over this next 45 minutes and in the future, right? In the cruising community.
Yeah, we've watched your channel. We've watched the
For
first.
a long time,
Yeah.
actually.
I saw you on Fantastic. Well, I didn't see you. I heard you on Fantastic on their vlog or blog, and it was just like opened up a whole new world to your show to me. It was probably one of the best interviews that I've ever seen.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, we love Matt and Kimber. They're good people, and they have a really good connection with Anthony because Anthony, our son, he likes reptiles. He did like snorkeling. Now he may not. He loves drawing and all those things Matt is really good at. So they kind of have a good connection like that. So
Not sledding.
not sledding.
sledding.
So hey, I'm gonna play something here a little bit I put together for you, Lucy. Just you can have you a couple of drinks over to the side, pull it in. We're not counting tonight, okay? But this is what may happen if you have too many tonight, okay? Well, what do you think? You think you could pull off that dance? Isn't it odd how that hip hop music, that guy at the end that was at like the bluegrass thing or some kind of festival, flatfooting, it kind of went right with the hip hop music,
It
you know?
did. And that was so impressive. That man.
I hope I can move like that at their age.
Awesome. Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, so happy birthday! People are coming in here saying happy birthday like crazy. They love you, Lucy.
Thank you
Here's
so
my
much.
mother saying happy birthday. Got Paul Vines saying happy birthday, Miss Lucy.
Hey, Paul.
Head saying
Hey,
happy
Michelle.
birthday. The Lucy gonna be lit. That's what somebody said. I can't wait to see at the end of this. Hey, and then what we got Keith Cruiser saying, what's with all these old people dancing? What are you trying to say, Mike? I'm not saying
Hi,
I was
Sarah.
talking about myself. You sound just like that must be a woman thing because Sarah said the same thing Michelle said. She said, Mike, you're gonna say like she's really old. I did not mean that, Lucy. I promise you I didn't.
Oh no, it's okay. I really am old.
She's not old.
I
You
accept it.
don't look old.
She is not old.
No, she looks very young, very young. I think me and Bill did well in our wives that they look much younger than us, right? Is that
I'm
right,
not
Bill?
thinking that on my part.
I'm going to retire quite a few years before Lucy. That might be the only problem.
Blaine says
Oh,
happy
thanks,
21st, happy 21st birthday, Lucy. Hey, so just to let everybody know, I pinned it at the top of YouTube, the StreamYard link to come in here if you want to come in and say happy birthday to Miss Lucy. So it's at the very top. I pinned it and put it at the very top. So if you do want to come in and say, hey, happy birthday, please go ahead. And when you pop up in here, we'll try to do one or two people at a time. Say happy birthday. You can ask MGM Family Travel, Lucy and Bill, a question about cruising. And I'm sure they'll be glad to try to help answer your questions. And again, they are travel agents, or I don't know if Bill does that. Lucy only.
I just reap the
He's a
benefits.
good assistant.
Yeah, I reap
Okay,
the benefits.
he's a good assistant. So come in and ask Lucy a question, and I'm sure she can provide information too. We also have a link in here, also in the description to their YouTube page, and I think the Facebook's also in the description as well. So you can hook them up and ask them any kind of questions you have. But hey, Lucy and Bill, tell us a little bit how MGM Family Travel started. How did you guys start?
Well, we our channel started because we needed a place to keep videos. Our phones made videos of all of our trips, and back when that started, you got
2014,
phones every 2 years, so we'd kind of lose those videos. So we just started uploading them to YouTube so that we could keep them when we got our new phone. And I don't know. And then We just started.
We're watching. Well, first it was Lolita Loca, and they were live, and this was back when like Josh and Michelle weren't even. I think they might have been Adventures Ahead, but there was like Dave and Brandy were not Dave and Brandy yet. This was going back a few years, and they said our names, and they were like, "Hi, Bill," and we were in the kitchen cooking, and we're like, "Did they just say our names?" So we were hooked after that.
We were hooked on live shows. Yeah,
yeah, we were hooked on live shows, and then Bruce, traveling with Bruce, used to come on every day at 5, and he started to acknowledge it. So like while I was cooking dinner, I usually get home first, so I cook dinner, and I wait to hear my name. And it just progressed. She talked me into going on a cruise, and that's how I discovered all these channels. I researched everything about cruising that was negative that you could find. I found every ship that was ever in a storm. I found like furniture sliding from one side of the ship to the other, waves crashing, fires, the poop ship. I found everything. I found them all. I was like, anything negative, I'm like, this is what's going to happen to us. And she made me go on a cruise, and
I made him try once,
and I fell in love with it. And our channel progressed from there. I'm like, we started watching everybody, and
then we were quarantined.
Yeah, and then we met a guy named Blaine.
Yep.
And here we are today.
Yeah, your channel grew really quick. I was going back and look at some of your older videos, and I love the Mexico vlogs, by the way. I love those. We actually have a couple friends in the back. Whoa, they're popping up like crazy now. We got 3 friends back here, and we got West Coast, East Coast, and one I don't know quite yet, but I got 3 in the back that want to come on and say hello to you. This one right here, though, actually sent a video in, and then they found out they can make it in. So this person, when you see this video pop up, I'm going to have you come straight in after this video's over because you made the video as well. Oh, wow, they're lining up. I got like 6 deep now. So, Lucy, you're going to get some hellos and some hellos to you here. But I'm going to play this video, and then after this video, this person's going to be in the stream with us, okay?
Okay.
Happy birthday, Lucy. What are you, 29?
Did you really just say 29?
29.
You really think Lucy's 29?
Yep, 29.
Lucy doesn't look a day over 25.
Happy birthday, Lucy. We love you.
Lucy, we love you. First of all, we want to thank you for your friendship. Second of all, we want to thank you so much for all the hard work you're doing and certainly will do on the Midlife Crazy group cruise. We do appreciate it.
And disclaimer, Lucy, no small Asian children were harmed in the making of this video.
Not one.
So, Lucy, have a mango margarita with tahini on me.
And Lucy, from Midlife Crazy and the hashtag Crazy Crew, we hope you have a very, very happy birthday. We got so excited it was your birthday, we made you a cake with your name on it with your very favorite music. So here it is.
Happy birthday, Lucy. We love you. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God! Thank you.
Awesome.
That was awesome, Brad. Hey, everybody, Midlife Crazy Brad and Kim, and Brad's here. Kim, I don't see her, but Brad, man, that was an awesome video. I'm gonna turn it over to you, Brad. I know you want to say hello and say something to these fine folks here.
Yeah, Kim's still at the office. So, Lewis, I just wanted to say happy birthday. Truly, you don't look a day over, I don't know, 50.
I'm getting there.
But I did want to stop in real quick because I do have to go back to work and say happy birthday. I hope you're having a great day, and we really appreciate all you've done for us and all that you guys, both of you, do for this community. We love you guys. Cannot wait to travel with you guys again.
Absolutely. We love you guys too so much.
All right. I got to go. I go back to work. Thanks, Mike. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Brad.
That was awesome.
All right. Hey, I got somebody else here. The Traveling Gilberts. Are you guys ready back here? Give me a thumbs up. They want to come on and say something to you. If you're ready, Traveling Gilberts, I'm going to add you in. Give me a thumbs up in the green room. There's about a 10-second delay. Yeah, they got a thumbs up. All right. So we're getting ready to add the Traveling Gilberts. They want to come on here and say something real quick.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Good job. It looks like
Brian's
they
been working on it.
it looks like they froze up there.
Yeah.
They actually went out.
Since the last time I heard him sing, he's gotten so much better.
He has. I think they can make a living at this as a duet. I can definitely Sonny and Cher. I can definitely see that. Hey, we got Blaine in the back. He's ready to come on. We're about 4 deep here now. So we're going to add Mr. Blaine, and then we'll go to Miss Mama D next after that. So we're gonna add Blaine on here next. Blaine, here we come, buddy.
Let's go. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Blaine.
Come on, Blaine.
I thought it'd be a good time to come on, and they mentioned my name, and I want to say happy birthday to Lucy, and what a honor and privilege it is to know you guys and all the support, and also all the great content that y'all put out and everything. So I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you.
Thank you
And happy
so
Thank
much.
you, Blaine. It's all your fault.
It is all your fault.
So you want to go live, right, Blaine? If somebody mention something about live, he's like, okay, here, we're signing you up for the biggest event of the year. Next time he does events, the next biggest one. But so
that's a joke. It's a joke that Bill said if I would have asked Lucy, it would have been a no-go. But she said it's a good thing I asked Bill. So here they are, all these months later, almost a year later,
Yep, almost a year to the day, really.
It won't be long for
Yeah.
couple more weeks.
And no regrets. Best thing we ever did.
Yeah, y'all do a great job, and everyone loves you, and keep on doing what you're doing, and we'll keep on watching. So
Thank you so much.
I'll go ahead and jump down. And thank you, Mike, for allowing us to come up. And
thank you. I'm glad everybody. Hey, you're well loved because I'm about 6 deep right now.
And like I told you, Mike, off camera, I'm not doing live tonight. So if you want to keep on going, hey, the party's all Lucy's. So keep on going.
Lucy wants to start drinking probably sooner or later.
But yep, have a good night. I'm gonna get back to work. All right, take care. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so next is going to be Mama D, but before Mama D comes on, if I'm not mistaken, Bill, she sent this in to us, a video clip.
She did.
So I want to show a video clip first, and then as soon as that's over, Mama D will be in here live with us. Okay, so here's a video. Hey, Miss
Hi,
D.
Miss D. Uh-oh.
Gotta turn her. She's muted.
Yeah, are you muted, Miss D? No, the volume on mine. Let me mute you and then mute you back. Let you come back on.
Now she's not muted. She's not muted now.
All right, can you try it?
Yeah, she's still muted.
Yeah, something's wrong with the microphone.
We go like this.
We're sorry. All right, we love you, man, Mama D. Thank you for that video. That video was awesome.
So much.
All right.
Love you, D.
Bye. Thank you. All right, so we got Raffy in the hole. This is like a softball games back when I used to play competitive softball. All right, we got Raffy on deck. DNG Explorers in the hole. 3 out is Mark the Cruise World. 4 out is the Beach Life Honey. 5 out is Anthony Simone. And 6 out is Danny Griswold for now. And it keeps going. We're going to bat around. We're going to run this time.
All right.
All right, so Raffy, we're getting ready to bring you in, Raffy. All right.
Friends.
What's going on, Lucy?
No.
Hoy por ser tu cumpleaños te las cantamos aquí. Despierta, mío, despierta. Mira que ya amaneció.
You were singing to you earlier.
There you go. I was going to put some New Kids on the Block, but I didn't want the copyright to go with them. So very, very happy birthday to you, Lucy. I'm sorry I didn't have a video. I didn't know we were supposed to do that, but
no.
I couldn't show yours, Raffy. I think you were nude in the pool and drinking a shoey or something. I couldn't show that one. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's what I'm about. That's what I'm about ready to do.
All right.
This one is for you, Lucy.
Oh.
There we go. Good. Next time we see each other, you better have a shoe ready. So let me put it up here.
I'd have to do a flip-flop. I don't think I could handle a full shoe.
I did one shoey one time.
I did do it. I haven't done it.
Yeah, it has. Let's see.
Yeah. That shoe's been around.
Happy 21st birthday, Lucy.
Thank you.
He's celebrating.
He deserves a round of applause.
Yes.
Good job, Ro.
I really enjoy their channel, and thank goodness my phone didn't go off with a notification. If it did, it was somebody wishing you happy birthday, Lucy.
Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. I cannot wait to meet you guys at the La Lida Loca.
I told her that you sang to her on Polo. She hasn't had a chance to.
Oh yes, I did. I did do it on the Polo. Yeah.
You will
I
watch
will watch that. Absolutely.
Thank you very much for having them on today, Luis. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you, Raffy, for coming on. Hey, every one of these guys that are popping on, everybody that's in the chat, please put #creator, #supporter, #travel agent. Find a channel you don't belong to and sub to them, man. Because this is a great community.
Absolutely.
The travel and cruising community is incredible. And, I'm partial to food as well, but the travel community is just really an embracing group.
Yes.
But please sub to them.
Really is.
I'm heading back to 2019 so we can cruise again.
Ambassador. Yeah,
All
us and Ralph are big fans of Back to the Future.
Yep. See you later, guys.
Thank you, Raffy, for
Thanks,
coming
Ralph.
on. We appreciate you. Thank you, buddy.
you.
All right, so hey, we're still 5-6 deep now, so we're gonna go ahead and let's see, bring on D and G Explorers. Are you guys ready to come on? D and G, give me a thumbs up. All right, hey, they're back there, Derek and Gregory. They're back there ready for you guys. We're getting ready to bring them on right now.
Dilly dilly! Happy
Hey.
birthday! Hey, Mike and Michelle, thank you for
so
having
much.
us on the show. Yeah, it's great to see you. Raphael, can I have my shoe back, please? I can't. I can't bat if I don't have my shoe on.
I think that shoe's too big for your foot.
Oh, that hurts. How you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Good. How are you guys?
These guys are really second
Say
dad.
hello.
We just got back from vacation.
Yeah.
We're trying to detox ourselves with water.
Yes, and if for those who might not be familiar, the reason why I have this light on my head, not because it's dark in the house, it's because they are the sponsors of our Spotlight channel. So they provided this for us, and they are our sponsors for that. So, but happy birthday, Lucy! Happy 21st, right? Happy 21st birthday!
Right, 21st. We're going with it.
Well, either one of you going to sing to her? You know, what I mean,
we are. Yes,
Okay,
we're going to do our world famous
world
D&G
famous
Explorer song. Only sang 6 times. We're going to mix it up this time. So I hope Greg doesn't mess it up.
I have no idea what you're doing,
Okay,
so
ready?
don't blame me.
Okay, ready? Let's get the rhythm going. Okay. Happy birthday.
Oh my God, that sounds horrible.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy day. Do we have a birthday here?
We have a birthday
I
here.
think it's Lucy's birthday here.
Birthday here.
Birthday here. We messed up. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy day. Hey, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
all right, good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys for coming. Derek's been like awake since how long have you been awake, Derek? Since 1 o'clock this morning or something?
Yeah, we're West Coast time. I had to get up at 12:30, but I won't lie. I passed out for about an hour and a half, and I woke up about 15 minutes before the show.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us on.
Thank you again.
you.
Thanks for
Awesome
coming on. We
birthday.
appreciate you. Y'all have a great time.
Thanks,
And I
guys.
can't wait to see the rest of those Vegas vlogs, and man, that looked like a good time too.
Yes.
We
Those
had a
Vegas
blast.
vlogs. We're gonna have to watch those.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll talk about our trip on our show Wednesday.
Yeah.
But it's all about Lucy today.
That's right. It's all about Lucy and her birthday. But hey, if you have a show on live, please post it in here as well. We want everybody to know about your
Yeah,
shows,
absolutely.
and please do that. It's we want to promote everybody else. It's not about us; it's about other people. So
Well, they have a great show, 8 o'clock Wednesday.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you. We try.
Thank you, guys, so much.
all right, thank you so
Take
much.
care, guys.
So I appreciate it.
Have
Dilly,
fun.
dilly.
All right, so next we got Mark. Mark, when you're ready, give me a thumbs up. We got Mark on deck, and then we got the Beach Life in the hole. We got Anthony 3 deep. We got Danny 4 deep, and guess who else we got? I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you who's 5th in the hole. She is laughing at me right now, and she's kind of rolling her eyes at me. But I'll tell who that is next. Mark, are you ready to come on, bud?
Oh, he's
All right, I'm getting ready to add him on. Okay.
Hey, Mike and Michelle. Hello, Bill.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good. And Lucy. Lucy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucy. Happy birthday to you.
All right, that's excellent.
Awesome.
You tell somebody's a good singer.
Hey, you know, I almost changed it up and sang the New Kids on the Block version because Rafi mentioned it. Do you like New Kids on the Block?
Oh my God! And the 15-year-old in me is in love with Donnie Wilbur.
Hey, do it, Mark. Do it, man.
You want me to do it?
Sure.
This is-
go ahead, do it.
Back in the day, I was a big New Kids on the Block fan. I'm not going to lie. So they sang Happy Birthday. So they sang it more like, Happy birthday to you. This is your day. And on this day for you, we're going to love you in every way. This is your day, your day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Awesome.
Wow.
You put a PayPal account or a direct line in your donation towards Mark, because that was awesome.
So, yeah, my only question for you, Bill and Lucy, is when the heck are we going to cruise together?
I know. Hopefully before September of next year.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
And Mike and Michelle, when am I getting some barbecue?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I line something up in Florida so I can bring my cooker down there and just the night before, like have a huge 24-hour tailgating party prior to the cruise. You know, that'd be fun.
That's not a bad idea.
Hey, we can leave the cooker. We can leave the cooker at somebody that lives in Florida, Orlando, Port Canaveral area. Leave it at their house, and then that way, just pick it back up when we get back.
Sounds like
we know plenty of them.
Yes,
Yeah, we're going to have a dunk tank.
So yeah, guys, I appreciate you letting me come on and say happy birthday to Lucy. Bill and Lucy, when we've been around, we've been a channel for a little while, but we are pretty new to the community still. And Bill and Lucy really opened their arms and brought us on and kind of helped introduce us to this cruising community here on YouTube. So we really appreciate that. We're really looking forward to getting to meet you and cruise with you and hang out. And Stephanie's at work, but she wanted me to tell you happy birthday as well.
Thank you so much.
We'll see Stephanie, or Lucy will see Stephanie
On
Saturday night, right?
That is right. Correct. So Mike and Michelle, thanks for letting us come up and say hello.
Thank you, Mark. Great job. Thank you very much.
Mark.
Wow, man. Hey, Lucy, I mean,
I'm like so overwhelmed. You have no idea.
These guys, I mean, we would have to normally pay for somebody to pop up and do this. These people are volunteer because they love you so much. That's the great thing about this. I don't even know Lucy, but I love her already because what everybody else
had no clue any of this was happening.
No idea. No.
That's awesome. We saw yesterday on one of the shows or one of the chats today, somebody said it was your birthday, and you was like, "How did you know?" And I was like, "Oh, there's the beans spilled."
Well, yeah, Brad spilled the beans last night.
And I did. And he was like, "How did he know?" And then Hani said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was a secret." And I said, "How did Hani know?"
And then it came up.
Speaking of Hani, guess who's getting ready to come on? You can just give him the hard time yourself. We're going to bring Hani on. Anthony Simone is in the hole. Danny Griswold is in the deck. And then we got Q's Cruisers on as well.
All right,
Sarah and Bob's going to come on and say hey to you. Mr. Hani here, we're going to bring you on right now.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Hani.
I didn't realize I said that. I don't remember. I remember saying that, but I don't remember what I was referring to. Sorry. I'm glad you didn't figure it out. Hey, I won't be long because I left the meeting just to attend this thing. So, but anyway, no, listen, guys, I think it shows one of the biggest things I love about this community is how everybody rallies around her, and in good times, right? And in bad times that we've seen. Mm-hmm. And this is just, I was just telling you people the other day, if YouTube ended for whatever reason for me tomorrow, I would not be unhappy because of all the people that I've got a chance to meet and can call friends because of this. And the people up here on this panel are definitely some of those people that I truly consider lifelong friends. And I do want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. Thank you, Mike and Michelle, for doing this for Lucy.
Yeah, thank you.
Contribute. So again, love you guys. Thank you very much for having me on. Have a happy day.
Thank you, Honey.
Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And just to let you know, during Midlife Crazy last night, my phone was exploding. I'm getting videos. I was sending you videos. You were saying that Brad spilled the beans. Honey's like, I'm sorry. It was just like, my phone was
I was oblivious. I was editing and learning new software and like oblivious.
It all worked out.
Let's see. When your birthday was when we were in Mexico. The
yeah.
I must have been drunk because I normally tell people September 23rd.
Hey, what happens in Mexico goes across live stream everywhere.
There's only 4 people in this community that have seen Lucy at her best or worst.
That's how you look at it.
All right, so hey, we got Anthony lined up next. So we're going to bring Anthony on, and he's going to say something to you as well. We're getting ready to bring you on, Anthony. If you're ready to go, thumbs up. I take it you're ready to go. We're going to bring you on, okay?
Anthony. Can you hear me?
Anthony.
Okay. Happy birthday, Lucy. Lucy, you got some explaining to do. And I'm glad to have you part of the family. We love you so much.
I love you too.
And I'm going to do a shot for you.
All right.
Yes.
Woo!
We didn't have to twist the arm, do we?
And Mike, I will see you Saturday, right?
Yes, sir. Saturday night, we will be there.
Okay.
Will
Have a
do.
good birthday, Lucy, and I hope you could drink. You're 21 years old.
Thank you, Anthony.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Bye.
Anthony. We'll see you
Thank you,
Saturday night.
Anthony.
Thanks for dropping in here. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
And Ronnie and Elma are traveling today, or they would have been part of this fiasco too.
Hey, so Raffy goes, wow, a shot from Anthony. That's too cool. I didn't know Anthony was 21. I didn't know he could drink. I wonder who
25. He just turned 25.
Oh, did he? He looks young. He looks very young. Looks very young. All right, so now we got Danny coming on here from Danny Griswold, and he's
That's
got
what
his
explaining
little one
to
up
do
there.
to him.
So we're going to add Danny on here as well.
Hey,
I'll tell you what, if I would have known that clicking on that link to tell you happy birthday made me a contestant on Star Search, I would have clicked it a lot sooner.
It's tough to follow up Mark, isn't it?
A lot of talent, that's for sure.
That is so true.
We just wanted to come on and say happy birthday. Hope you had a great day, and thank you guys so much for your support, and more importantly, your friendship. So
thank you.
Thank you guys so much.
Hey, Landon, you got to tell us a joke.
Uh-oh. You got to do it now.
Oh my God.
Here, come on.
Hey, your favorite
Ready?
joke of
You remember
all
what it
time.
is? What do you call the movie? Come on, say
Ew,
it.
I accidentally picked it. No.
Say it. What do you call the movie? Tell them. You know
I
it.
forgot.
What do you call? Just say it. What do you call the movie?
What do you call the movie?
That's a cross
That's a cross.
between Star Wars.
Between Star Wars and Fast to the
No,
Future.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
What do you call the movie that's a cross between Star Wars and Back to the Future?
I need a pacifier.
I don't know. What is it?
Say it. Remember?
The Mandalorian.
Very
that's a
good.
good one.
That's one of your best
That's a good one.
We thought you might like that one, Bill.
Yeah. Visa will like
All right.
that one too. Thank you
Hey,
guys.
happy birthday. Thanks for having us on. Appreciate it, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
right.
Wow, they keep coming on. So we're down to the last one. Hey, the link is pinned to the top. If you're wondering, if you're in the chat now and you're like, hey, I'd like to come on there, at the very, very top, we got the link pinned. So you can come on and say hello to Miss Lucy and Bill and wish her a happy birthday. And if you got a traveling question, ask it as well.
Absolutely.
It's a perfect time to ask them a traveling question as well. So we're getting ready to bring on the Q's Cruisers on now. So we're going to add them on. I think they're ready to go, right? You Q's Cruisers are ready to go. Here we go.
Hey, and Dallas. We're on Dallas.
I say it's your birthday. Ooh! She sees a deer out in the backyard. Sorry.
We got a deer sitting in our cage.
Yeah, she's something else. She's got that little dog syndrome. But anyway, happy birthday, Lucy. And I can't wait to celebrate with you in how many weeks? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks?
3 weeks. The 20th.
3 weeks.
Okay, yeah. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And you guys are amazing, and we love you. And thanks, Mike and Michelle, for letting us come up and say happy birthday.
Well, no, thank you very much for
Yes,
coming
thank you
on
for
there.
coming.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
so great.
of course. We love Lucy.
We love you guys too. Thank you so much.
Guys, see you later, guys.
All right, bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my
All right,
Wow.
so as of right now, that's everybody that's, hey, if you want to come
Wow.
on here, please come on and ask a question. Lucy, this might be a good time. There was one other couple that wanted to come on, and they may still, I don't know, it's on the West Coast, but they sent us a video, so I want to make sure I play that video, and it's a good video. It's like really. So we're going to play a video from this couple that want to say happy birthday to you as well.
Those two are great.
One of them's locked up in jail now after that. It's domestic violence. We got it on film here, but yeah, Beach, please wanted to make sure they said happy birthday to you, Betsy and Mike. They sent that video in to Bill and I, and we downloaded
They're
it.
both working today, yeah.
They both are working, so they want to say, happy birthday to you as well. So,
we will be guests on their show Sunday.
Huh? Are you okay? Cool.
Betsy and Lucy have been talking, and they have something special for me and Mike.
We've been steaming.
And they won't tell us what it is.
Wow.
We'll
Yeah,
have
that
to watch
sounds good. So you guys just got back from Sick Paul's house. I'm gonna throw some chats up here, but hey, you guys just got back from Key West. So how about telling everybody a little bit? Where we can go over an hour a little bit if you guys have time. We're not going to take 2 hours of your time, but maybe a little bit over an hour. But how was Key West? This time, what was it like? I've seen pictures of you. I saw some of the video clips you put up. But kind of to give us a snippet, I know you got vlogs coming out.
Yeah, we have one coming out probably tomorrow.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about Key West, and then what it was like with the pandemic down there. What was your thoughts of that?
So, he doesn't have a frame of reference as far as how it was different for the pandemic.
Yeah, I did my first time there.
First trip. And my frame of reference is a little skewed because the first time I went, it was Fantasy Fest, which is in October, and it's insanity. It's fun, but I don't think that's a typical day in Key West either. So in comparison to Fantasy Fest, it was very, very quiet. But there were, everything was open, and
Florida doesn't have any mask requirement, but I think
mandates. They don't have mandates.
Is it Dade County?
But that county.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Dade County.
No, I think it's called Monroe County or something.
They have a mandate. It's not strictly enforced, but it's enforced. Just out of courtesy, like when you're walking down the street, you can kind of leave your face out.
Yeah, you'll see us in the video a lot where the masks are.
It was
under
still
our
hot.
chin, and then,
We're not. We went from
put it
27 degrees to 87 degrees. So it's wearing a mask is kind of hard to get used to right off the bat. But I did have one officer tell me to put my mask on, and
I didn't, because I listened to the rules.
What? You didn't? You didn't?
No one told me to put my mask
Oh,
on.
yeah. She had her mask on already.
Obeying.
Me and her father were told to put our masks on. So, but when you went into a store,
just lift it up.
we put it on.
No biggie.
We went on a cruise, a sunset cruise, where they were not strict at all about wearing the masks. It was only 22 people on the boat, and it's probably a 40-foot boat. So we were pretty spaced out. If you ever get to Key West, you got to do the sunset cruise. Unbelievable.
That was definitely our highlight.
Yeah. That was definitely the highlight of the whole trip.
Was that where I think y'all put a snippet up of looking at, was it dolphins as well? What was that part of? Was that?
Well,
oh no, that was a manatee. That was so I'd also recommend if you go to Key West, definitely drive from Miami up, because it is like nothing you'll ever experience again. It's beautiful. It's just breathtaking. And there's so many places along the way.
You start at coming out of Miami, the water is like dark blue. And as you go 50 miles, it gets a little lighter. And then by the time you're at the end, you're like in the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievable.
It's absolutely beautiful.
The temperature probably rises. In the middle, it rises, and then you get onto the island, and it's just like, I think the hottest temperature recorded was like 97. No. It was 97, and the coldest it's ever been was 42. Like 40. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of,
It's very, it doesn't skew a lot.
It's usually like 79 and not that humid. So it was really nice.
And it's beautiful. But to answer your question, we kind of went off on a tangent. There's a place, like maybe not even halfway down, called Robbie's. It's like a little dock, marina, I guess, a little marina. And it's kind of like Stingray City, where tarpon like naturally went there because it was a fishing pier. And so now they've
They've domesticated the tarpon.
Yes,
So-
but you can feed them. They give you fish, and there were tarpon in there. There were shark,
And
there was a manatee, which was awesome.
it was really cool to see a manatee that up, like right up in front of
You
you.
could touch it.
So
So you know, I'm a big foodie. I love cooking barbecue.
Oh.
That's kind of my genre. But I love good eats too. I mean, that's why I weigh 300 pounds.
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about you. We're talking about me. So I know you had to eat you had to have some good eats there,
oh
right?
boy, did we eat!
So name a couple of restaurants and what you really, especially the ones that were good. So people that are heading to Key West down the road, or maybe even if they're coming in.
Mile marker 31,
yeah.
right? Mile marker 31. There's a place called 32. 3132. It's called the Bucktooth Rooster. Unbelievable.
But they changed the name. It was
Yeah,
the
now-
Bucktooth, and now it's the Big Pine Rooster.
Yeah,
or
the
something.
Big Pine. Different
But,
owners.
Unbelievable. It was.
It's
very,
actually
very
the original owner bought it back, but it was unbelievable food. So everything we ate, I don't think we had a bad meal the whole trip. It was like 5-star gourmet food the whole entire week. It was crazy. One thing I will say, it is not a cheap place. You're going to spend some money. It's not like going to Mexico or Dominica or on a cruise where everything's included. This is probably like we compared it to Disney World. But you're going to get some of the best food. Her father's a seafood eater, and he had
was in
like
heaven.
Oh yeah, he had oysters like you would not believe. Like the plate was like this. There was 5 of us sitting at a table, and his oysters took up half the table. So, but it was just so much food.
Best place to us. I guess it was kind of like a hidden secret. We parked at this place called Two Friends Patio. We parked there every day. Because our hotel was a little bit, it was on Key West, but it wasn't like in Old Town. And they had a shuttle, but because of COVID, the shuttle was closed down. So
Yeah.
we did have to drive into town every day. And we ended up parking there. And we were like, this place, we've never come by where it's not like a line out the door. So the last night we had dinner there. And as far as in Key West, that was by far the best meal we had.
Yeah, and everybody had a little bit of everything, but their specialty was fried lobster. And
Fried lobster.
yeah.
really.
Yeah, we didn't have it, but I looked at other people. I can't eat lobster, but it looked different. But everybody seemed to like it. But what we did have was unbelievable.
Really good.
And fresh
I've
seafood.
I've never smoked a manatee, by the way. That's an inside joke on here. People are like, Mike would probably smoke a manatee. So
Would not happen, y'all.
yeah, my wife is a big time pet.
Nope.
It's bad enough. She's already like, I can't do the full pig because she don't want to see the head on it.
Yeah.
And,
That's her right here.
yeah, she's
That's
like,
her.
we're pet lovers already. I kind of gave up deer hunting years ago because of that. I used to do a lot of deer hunting, and
I always wanted to try these delicacies, but she won't let me. Like, I want to go to Australia. I want to eat koala bear.
No.
I
know, right? What is wrong with him?
yeah, my whole conversation with my son, my 10-year-old, one time was that, and it's awful to say that in some countries, the pets we have here, they eat in other countries, and he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, Anthony, that's that's just the U.S. way. I mean, other countries it's a little different,
I would never eat a koala bear, dear.
Good.
But
what about a kangaroo? Would you try a kangaroo?
No.
I've tried gator. I've tried snails.
I like gator. Gator's good. I like it.
I'm not too opposed to that one.
Yeah, I've ate gator before. I really like it.
Yeah, so you're not opposed to ugly animals, right?
That's what he always says to me. If they're cute, he's not allowed to eat them. But if they're ugly, it's okay.
Yes, absolutely.
She thinks pigs are cute. I mean, you got a pig back here on the back.
I can't think about
And
it.
pigs
I truly
are cute,
can't.
but it's like, hey, if you're going to fix a shoulder or a ham, I mean, it's all right.
I can't think about it.
When we were in Florida 2 years ago, we went on a airboat ride and buggy ride, swamp buggy ride, and we met the people that had caught the second biggest boa in Florida.
Oh,
And he was telling us all about it. And at the end, he's like, you know what we did with it, right? He's like, we barbecued it, and he said that only once. You don't eat. That's one thing you don't eat twice. So,
Yeah, I do have to say, Danny here brought up gator tail. That's the only thing I've ate. I haven't ate the dark meat. It's just the white meat on a gator tail. My uncle, who just passed away, he was from Orlando, and we used to go deer hunting every year at Thanksgiving, and we'd stay a week and a half in the woods up in the mountains of North Carolina. And he would always bring up gator tail with him, and we would watch the Florida State football game the week of Thanksgiving. And he was a Florida State fan, so he would always cut up the gator tail and want to eat gator tail fried up. And a lot of people say, hey, it tastes like chicken. It really did kind of taste like chicken. I've
had gator bites. We've had gator bites.
Yeah, on the cruise ship.
And
They give
in
it.
Florida too.
Oh, that's right, we did. But yeah, the first time I ever had it was on a cruise ship.
I might try that next time.
I
They have
always
gator
make
on a cruise
myself try something I normally wouldn't eat.
They have frog legs.
I've never tried frog legs, but
It's like
or
a little wing.
escargot.
It's a little wing.
Yeah, we do we do frog legs down here. My mother grew up on them, and her brothers would go gigging, and they'd turn around and bring them back, fry them, the legs jump around the pan as you.
I think frogs are cute too. I can't do it.
You just got to, so are chickens, and you eat chicken wings.
Stop, quit.
I haven't tried conch because I'm not sure if I'm allergic to it, but I probably will eventually. So on a cruise ship's not a good place to find out you're allergic to something.
So I've heard you guys talk about this before, but a lot of the people in here are from the cruising community, and I've heard you talk about how many cruises you've been on before. I know it's different between the two of you.
Yes.
You mind kind of bringing that back up again on how many cruises you guys have been on?
She made me go on 2 so far.
Well, I made him go on one.
Yeah.
The second one he booked before we even got off the ship.
And then we had
that's a good
4 books that I think 3
Oh, yeah, I
that have
lost
been
count
canceled.
how many we lost due to everything going on.
And she's been
So I've been on 6. I grew up watching Kathy Lee Gifford sing to me about how wonderful Carnival is. And I probably became obsessed from the time I was 10 that I was going on a cruise as soon as I turned 18. I booked it and, slowly paid it off. When I was 19, I actually went on it and loved it. So I went with my high school boyfriend. Him and I were together for a long time. So we actually went on 3 cruises together. And he was like, I had to drag him. It wasn't his thing. And so then I kept trying to get my family. And no one dug cruising like I did. It was not their thing. And so that was the other thing about finding this community of all these people that I felt like I found my tribe because, oh my God, everyone gets it. Everything I've been trying to tell people for 20 years, there's a whole community of people out there that feel the same way. And that was awesome to find.
We were actually, before she convinced me to go on a cruise, we went to Disney and we were big Disney people. Because I always thought that anything in the world that you want to do, they have in Disney World. So if you want to eat Japanese food, you go to Japan. Everything's there. You want to drink German beer, you go to Germany. So it's all there in Epcot. And as the kids got older, and we had our one trip where our teenager didn't smile but for one picture. And we're like, that just cost us $4,000. And we
couldn't even get a smile.
So, but when we finally, she convinced me to go on a cruise. Our kids liked it a lot more. They loved the ice cream fountain. They fell in love with it. And
They also liked being in a different place to explore every day.
Yeah.
They both really liked that.
And it kind of helped with the whole, let's take this from Disney World and move it into cruising. And if it wasn't for the pandemic, we'd probably be on a lot more by that.
Hey, so that's kind of a good segue because somebody asked, actually it was Griswold Family Vacay. We went, and you talked about your daughter not smiling. We went when Anthony the week he turned 5. And, we were blessed enough to adopt Anthony. We were in our 40s and we couldn't have children of our own. So we went through the whole foster care and adopted our son But one thing, we wanted him to be able to do things we didn't get to do as a kid
Mhm.
ourselves. So Disney was high on our list. And as parents, we were like, this is going to be epic. He's 5 years old and we're going to take him to Disney. And it was an absolute disaster.
Yeah.
At 5 years old, all he wanted to do was stay in the pool. And we paid $2,500, $3,000, not including the food we spent, for him to want to whine and cry and want to be in the pool the whole time. So the short videos I've been posting are the few times
The snippets of
fun times we had there for the $4,000 we spent. But we are going back. We've pretty much nailed it down. We're going back the first week of April, and he's 10 years old now. Do you have any, Lucy or Bill, do you have any tips? And Danny asked this question, does Lucy have any insider tips on Disney World?
On Disney?
Yeah, any kind of tips you might want to bring up, that things to do or not do there? And I guess probably even at their age, like this time we're talking about, believe it or not going to Magic Kingdom, but just going to Animal Kingdom and Epcot and Universal.
Yeah. So depending on what he's into, right? If he's into Star Wars and Toy Story, he might be a little old for that, right?
Rock and Roll Roller Coaster. Is he big enough to get on Rock and Roll Roller Coaster?
He's 10. He's not the tallest kid in the world, but he is 10, and he don't weigh about 60, 65 pounds. He's a little guy, but
He can definitely go on not free fall. Was
Tower
it? Yeah,
Terror.
Tower Terror. So
Yeah, Hollywood Studios has better rides for
yeah, thrill
kids,
rides,
to
more
be
thrill
honest.
rides. We actually had the last time we did both. We did Universal and Disney in the same week, and we did it on Halloween. And our kids loved Universal. They loved the Minions and they loved Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So that was
And Shrek.
and yeah, it
Like,
was
that was very cool. But it's different now because no character. See, I had the
Yeah.
opposite. When my daughter was young,
Oh, God.
she was obsessed with the princesses. So we were in every line. Like, that's what we did. We stood in line, waited for her to meet her princess and get her little signature.
and I brought her margaritas.
Yes.
That was my job.
We met Elsa and waited like 7 hours in line, and he was bringing me margaritas. But
Wow.
Disney does have a special right now. I shouldn't quote it. It's something like if you pay for 3 nights, they give you 2 days
Yeah.
free. So 3 nights with theme park tickets, you get 2 days free. So that's a pretty good deal for Disney. So that is
If
my
you are
big
going to
tip for
stay
Disney right now.
on property, I personally recommend the low budget hotels with kids. It's more kid friendly. We stayed in both with kids, and they had more fun in the cheaper hotels. They're not cheap. None of them are cheap, but
the value resorts.
yeah, the value resorts.
I feel like are not a great value. I would actually say go for a moderate because there's more
Orleans.
buses. They go more often. Yeah, one
Now
of
they
my
got the
favorite
Sky
resorts
thing now.
for some of them. For 2 of them, I think maybe Pop Century and Art of Animation, which I've never stayed at either of those, only at the All Stars. But I feel like the buses run. I know that the buses run more frequently at the moderates than they do at the value resorts. And when you're talking about Disney and you're talking about waiting in line and
Kids.
spending all day in the parks and having your kids, the last thing you want to do is wait while 50 buses come. Like there's like 50 buses for all the other resorts and 1 for 3 value resorts. And to me, that's
She is right
not a
about that.
value. So I would say go for a moderate. I think Port Orleans is the best
Yeah,
resort.
it's one of the nicest ones.
And we've stayed at deluxe and value and moderate, and that's probably my favorite.
We actually honeymooned at Disney.
We did. So Danny, that's what I was going to tell you. We did Drink Around the World. I highly
Yes.
recommend it. That was one of the funnest. Is that correct English? That is one of the best days I've ever had at Disney.
Yeah,
It was
we
so
got to
much
drink
fun.
it every country in Epcot.
We had to split them because we were
Yeah.
like halfway through. There's no way you could. Well, there's no way.
Is that like a package deal you would buy, and then you just take a coupon or something to each one of them? Or
Nope.
you just intentionally go and buy one at each one of them?
Yep. It's
In
like
France,
a thing that
yeah.
people do, and you just go to each country and you try whatever they're
Like in
doing.
France, you have a glass of wine. In Germany, you have a beer. And in Mexico, you drink tequila.
In Japan, we had sake.
Yeah, we had sake. Yep.
It was fun.
Canada, we had
Crown Royal. I
yeah,
think.
Crown Royal. So, and then we were at midnight. We were like extra hours, and somebody was pushing teenagers out of the way to get on rides to get there first.
I love Disney too.
So yeah, we're looking at. I mean, our options are open right now, but we're big. I know it can be expensive. We're big Jimmy Buffett fans, so we thought about going down to the Margaritaville Resort. We've got a quote on the cottages, which is pretty high, but then we also looked at the regular rooms they have. When we go to Gatlinburg, we stayed at Margaritaville, and we loved it.
I remember that, yes.
And but we're talking about not going to Disney every day. I think we're going to be there 5 or 6 days, and we're looking at maybe going to 3 of the parks and maybe SeaWorld. And then we plan on going down to Tampa one day and hook up with Matt and Kimra down at the Tampa Aquarium and visit it. And then they even have a dolphin excursion there we thought about doing, and then maybe trying to meet up with some people that live around the Tampa area, and then also
Tampa's
meet
beautiful.
up.
Tampa is
And there is a
gorgeous
huge
city.
portion of the community down there.
Yeah.
I would recommend going on Undercover Tourist. They have they resell for both Universal and Disney, and they are like authorized resellers. It's,
We're writing notes right here. Undercover Tourist.
Undercover Tourist.
Okay.
They're great. I use them every time I go if I stay off property. And if you sign up for Mouse Savers, on the 15th of every month, they give you a special link that's even more discounted for Undercover Tourist.
Wow. Hey, so you guys are hearing it right here from Lucy. These are some great tips. I know we got a lot of people here like D&G Explorers. They're great. They go to Disney a lot. But Lucy's giving us some great tips right here if you plan on going to Disney anytime soon. Again, connect with her. She can hook you up with travel, vacation, land, or sea, or overseas, or whatever you want to do. She can hook you up. But yeah, we're looking forward to that. We're hoping maybe one night in Orlando we can kind of have a get up with some of the creators that are down around that area. There's so many of them.
There's so many, yeah.
And we want to do one maybe in we thought about driving down to Tampa, spend the day down in Tampa, and maybe try to have a meal that night with some people if we can. So yeah, it would be fun.
We are actually in 3 weeks we are going on a casino cruise, a Victory Casino cruise, which we don't know what we got ourselves involved with, but
I'm excited.
We've talked about trying to go down to that and let Anthony spend the Degenerate Cruisers had invited us on that sent us the link to that as well. But we had talked about trying to see if somebody can watch Anthony that weekend and going down for the weekend. Our only concern is work. Like when we go to Disney, I already know I got to take a COVID test. My work is really, really tight on that. And then Michelle, she's a nurse, so she's going to have to take even though she's had a vaccine, she's probably going to have to take a test as well. So my company, if you get on an airplane, you got to take a test. If you go to a theme park, even church services are considered. Church. I mean, my company is really strict on that, but we got 700-800 people that work where I do, and here in North Carolina, you're seeing the numbers decline. I think it's around 5%. It was as high as 9 or 10% at one time. So the state of North Carolina is opening up and allowing more. They actually allowed college kids to go to collegiate basketball games this past weekend, which is the first time they've allowed that this whole year. So other than they allowed some football games, but it was a very limited number.
Yeah, they have spread out.
All right. Hey, so some people may ask that about you guys. A lot of them know where you guys are from, but where do you guys live at? I mean, that's a good question.
Born and raised in New Jersey.
Yeah.
Both of us.
Yes.
So another question that somebody popped up and asked, and we know your last name, but MGM Family Travel. Where did you get that at?
I'll let her explain that one.
So we've been calling ourselves the MGMs pretty much since we got married. We are blended, so we do not have any biological children together. And sometimes that's awkward for kids. First, I didn't take his name when we got married. My ex-husband, I got rid of his name and I took my maiden name back because my daughter obviously has her dad's last name. And when I married Bill, if I would have taken his last name, then it would have been me and him and all his kids, and my daughter would have been the odd man out. So we decided we'll be the odd men out together. And then it becomes a weird thing because people don't know how to refer to you. So we just started calling ourselves the MGMs because that's the 3 last names that make up our family. The first letter of the 3 last names. So
I'm Musselman. Gomes is upstairs. You might hear her walking around.
And my last name is Murray.
MGM. No affiliation to the casino hotel.
We often wonder if that like helped us with our channel. But yes, no, it had nothing to do with the MGM brand or anything like that.
But if it did help us,
we're okay with it.
We'll take it.
So somebody asked Michelle, maybe you, I think Danny asked this, he had his first vaccine shot. What your thoughts were on the 2 shots that you had?
The first one was no problem at all. The second one really, for several days, I was very achy. I probably was running a little fever. It wasn't pleasant.
I've heard that a lot. We don't have it available in New Jersey yet.
Not for us.
Yeah, not for us.
Bill, do y'all mind telling what y'all do? I mean, you don't have to say the name of the place you work for.
I deliver food to grocery stores.
Okay.
Like, I thought I would be like number 1 in line for a shot.
You're around a lot of people.
Yeah, and I've been around. Like, I go up to New York, and I've been out since day. Like, they told everybody to stay home except you, Bill. You got to go to work. So, and I'm sure they did the same thing to you as being a nurse. Like, everybody stay home except you. So,
and Lucy, do you do travel full time, or do you work somewhere else as well?
No. So I actually just celebrated 27 years with my company. I work for a manufacturing company. We are also essential. We supply
the flashlight,
safety, the flashlight that Derek had. That's made at the company that I work for. We are a New Jersey manufacturer, which is a dying breed, and I'm a purchasing manager. So it's my job to get all the parts.
She deals with China all day and all night.
So yeah, Michelle's a nurse, and then I work in a distribution center. I work in management in a distribution center. So I work for a Fortune 500 company that our biggest thing is sports apparel. So when college games quit happening and college kids quit going, that just killed my company. We went down like 35% in sales, but things are starting to pick up now. So hopefully it'll turn around. But I've been with my company in September 30 years. I started when I was 20. And
old man.
I'm an old man. I'm about to turn 50.
Is that the only job you ever had?
No, my first ever job was at Pick and Pay Shoes when I was.
Okay, you're just like her.
When I was 15 years old. And then, believe it or not, I worked in a movie theater for 6 years from the time I was 16 to 22. And I worked 2 jobs. You know, from 20 to 22, I worked in the manufacturing distribution center. And then I used to manage a movie theater. So I love movie theaters. I love old movies around the 80s and the mid 80s, the late 80s, early 90s. I managed a movie theater. And that was actually, believe it or not, the funnest job, the most fun I'd had at a job.
It would be.
Working in a movie theater. We used to take the trailers of all the movies coming back. Back then, you know, it was film. Now it's DVDs or a web, or it comes through the internet. But we used to create our own movies and make them backwards and forward. And we'd build up probably an hour and a half of movies. And then on a late Thursday night, we'd show our own movie with like Batman speaking backwards in tongue. And,
not surprised.
Yeah, the Still Magnolias lady walking backwards or something. We'd have a good time with it.
I'm hoping movie theaters make a comeback. And up here, they're not. So,
well, the church we go to, our church just purchased an old AMC building, and we're turning it into a church. So some of the theaters are really struggling right now. But
Yeah.
I do hope they make a comeback because that's kind of in my blood. I love movies. I like the big screen, and we're actually talking about going and see what King Kong and Godzilla's on my birthday, March 31st. We're talking about maybe going and see that that night in the movie theater because we hadn't seen a movie in
over
probably
a year.
year and a half, maybe. Yeah. It's been a long time.
We've seen a lot of movies just at home.
Yeah.
I think we've seen everything on Netflix there is.
Yes, we feel the same.
Yeah, we just got hooked into this week. I think Josh from Adventures Ahead was talking about WandaVision. So we kind of got hooked on WandaVision this past weekend. So we'll probably try to catch up with that this week and watch it. We watched all of Cobra Kai. We watched.
We love Cobra Kai.
We have a couple more episodes of Cobra Kai left, but we got my daughter hooked. I told her now she's got to watch Karate Kid. She'll understand.
That's the great thing about those shows is it takes you back to when you were a kid.
It does.
It's kind of like Stranger Things, Cobra Kai, and even this WandaVision. It's going back. It reminded me a lot of Bewitch and Brady Bunch at the beginning, and then it kind of pulls you into the old and the new. But yeah. So hey, you guys have been very gracious to go over tonight.
Thank you.
Love to give you guys the last minute or so to talk about your channel and what's coming up. And again, happy birthday, Lucy. Thanks everybody for coming on tonight.
Absolutely.
If you're still
Mike
in here,
for putting all this together.
Thank you
Appreciate it so much. And we have to have you on our channel.
Yes.
It's been an honor for us for you to come on your
pleasure.
birthday. If you are a creator, again, I'll say this again. If you're a creator, please put #creator. If you're a supporter, put #supporter. If you're a travel agent, we want to support you as well. Put #travel agent. If you're needing a travel agent, Lucy can hook you up. Contact her. She's got a lot of things going on. I'm seeing on some Midlife Crazy and some other things coming up, so she can get you some information on that. Did you guys say in October you're going to be on LLL or not?
Nope.
No, we are not.
Okay.
We have no cruises booked for
at all this year.
2021.
Okay, gotcha. But yeah, go ahead and take it away. Tell us a little bit, final that you'd like to talk about.
Saturday night at 7:30, we have the
Real Cabin Wives of Cruising.
Yes, and the women that are involved this month are
Teresa from the Traveling Gilberts, and Stephanie from the Cruise World, Michelle from Adventures Ahead, Nautical Nurse Nancy. You put me on the spot.
Fisher's Fun Adventures.
Lorelei from Fisher's Fun Ventures.
I think that.
And maybe Alma from Life is Good
maybe
Today.
Alma.
I'm not sure. I have to talk to her. I was waiting for her to get back.
And if we missed anybody, we apologize.
Yeah, but I think we got everyone.
Tomorrow night we go live at 8:00.
Yeah.
And we're just going to be being us, talking about Key West still. Next Sunday we are on Beach Please.
That's right, at 5:00.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that one because apparently
we've got stuff planned for Mike and Bill. So that's
Can't wait for that.
Oh, that sounds like when you got them two together, you're in trouble. If Lucy and Betsy are together, that's
well. Me and Mike both. Mike tortures Betsy, and I torture her. I guess it's payback time.
Payback.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
And then the Friday after that, we are on the Love and Marriage Show.
That's right, on the Midlife Crazy.
Ooh.
So wish us luck.
You are awful brave. That round 3 is a rough round. I can tell you what, we'll all learn a lot about you on round 3.
You will be seeing lots of margaritas go down. I'm already pre-gaming for that one.
So we got a busy 2 weeks coming up. It's probably the most we've been on YouTube in a long time. In the next 2 weeks.
Everyone's gonna be sick of us by the time it's done.
Yeah.
No, you guys are great. And hey, we'd like to have you guys back on down the road too, and maybe talk even more in depth.
You guys on too.
We, in April, into March, April, we're going to go. We've been trying to do 2 creators a night. This is the first night we've done 1 creator, and then we also, trying to bring people on live. So we're going to try to play with that a little bit. Thank you guys for kind of being our guinea pig and coming on your birthday, Lucy.
And thank you again so much. I really was blown away by that. I had no idea.
And
thank you so much.
Congratulations
and
on your new time slot too. 8:00 on Thursdays.
Yeah, we're gonna just give everybody a heads up. We're actually on twice this week. We're gonna come back on Thursday night at 8:00. And I know there's another Sherry Awesome is on that same night, and we're not trying to steal anybody from her. We talked to her behind the scenes about that. She's a great person, has a great channel, and if we don't want you guys to have to choose one or the other. If you've been going to see her, please continue to go see her. We're about trying to promote other people. We're not trying to promote ourselves. Again, if you want to continue being with Sherry, please do. She's a great travel agent as well, and has a great channel and has a super large short video that's got about a million. Yeah, but we'll be on Thursday night, 8:00. It was just too hard with us being on, East Coast, which I can't imagine on the West Coast. With our jobs, we work late, 5:30, 6 o'clock, and then we got to get Anthony food and get ready for school. So Thursday nights at 8:00 is going to be our new home. So this is our last Monday night with Bill and Lucy from MGM Family Travel. So thank you guys again. Appreciate you guys
for having us, guys.
Thank you
So good
so
seeing
much.
you.
Yeah, and happy birthday again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Wow, that was awesome. So
That
again,
was so fun.
That was so fun. And thank you for everybody that came on to make this possible tonight. I know Lucy was very appreciative. We're appreciative.
I think Lucy is definitely loved.
Yeah, and you guys have definitely told us what a great person she is. So I can't wait down the road to get to meet her more, her and Bill more behind the scenes. But we do want to thank you guys. As we mentioned earlier, this is our last night on Monday night at 7 o'clock. This Thursday, we're going to be on at 8 o'clock on the same time slot. So come back and see us. We got a great show lined up then too. We got Wanda Byram with Cruising for Food. She's going to be on the second half of the show. And then we got Chris Campbell, who's going to be on, who is a detective in Augusta, Georgia, who also has been on Man Fire Food. So we're going to have some snippets of that. Then he's going to talk about smoking meat, his catering business, balancing being a detective and a caterer at the same time. And that's going to be a great, great show. So again, thank you guys so much for coming in tonight. Happy birthday, Lucy. Thank you for coming on our show on your birthday. I probably would have been too liberated to be able to have to deal with that. But thank you again for coming on tonight. And we love you guys. Be the light in this dark world. Anything you can do to make the world better, please do it. Again, be the light. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
We're going to show an exit video here, and then it'll be over. Thank you.